have an interconference showdown here in Boston where the Celtics will square off. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the two games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
Brown, good. And it's game one of a back-to-back for him. Brent, does that mean you have to hold back just a little to save some energy?
No, not at all, Kevin. You're going about this game to try to get yourself in the rhythm and play at a high level. You can worry about the next game when the next game tips. Right now, it's all about this moment. Curry excellent at reading the defense and taking advantage of any mistake.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
We know you all know that T-shirt, everyone. We'll be here to get you alive. Once again for Celtics Entertainment.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is, supports the women's games, he's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
Now here's Porzingis. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. First quarter, just over a minute played. Curry deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep three. The putback. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
And you can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Wiggins drives in. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And when he is on the move and starts to show his athleticism, that's when the special moments come from Andrew Wiggins.
Outside, White. The screen from Brown. Tatum, that's for 2. Boston, no good that time either.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Here's Curry. The rebound by Holiday.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Tatum. You saw him with 29 points last game. And the dunk by Tatum.
Using his teammates, Tatum creates just enough daylight to get off a shot.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Now here is Holiday. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. From outside, off the mark. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Curry. Here's Looney. Kicks it out to Wiggins. That three off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Jaylen Brown. And that's good. Brown's got 5 now.
This is how refined Tatum's motion is. He needs so little setup time. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And a new group in for the Celtics. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitutions for
Thompson for the triple. And again, it's the Warriors missing. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Pritchard. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. Tatum's shot is off.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. And Boston with the rebound. 3-pointer. No good. Shot missing. Got it off in time. And that one released in time, but no good. Tie game in Boston. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it is getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Up top, Curry. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back nine of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story.
Oh, very clever from Curry. They're attracting the defense and then just giving it away.
Here's Tillman. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one misses.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years. And they've had 2 completely
different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
Well, right now, Drew Holiday has the defense in the sandbox, just toying with them.
Here's Paul. Nice D from Porzingis. Boston trailing. Holiday left side. To the inside. Crafty move. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
How much fun is it to watch this guy when he's on one like this, loves to attack the rim.
And the dunk by Tatum.
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim.
Here's Paul. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Moody. Stolen away with the drive. The wide open look here for Holiday. And the three off target. On the wing, Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Inside. Kicks it out to Paul. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
And simply one of the best to ever do it. Chris Paul always making the right play.
Timeout call, the Celtics. Almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Holiday. Outside, Horford. Just to Porzingis. Over Saric. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Warriors lead it. Here's Moody. Kicks it out to Paul. Now here's Saric. Here's Jackson Davis. And he dunks it down.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the dunk by Brown.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. It's Brown with the drive. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And Thompson launches it from deep. And it's off from three-point range. Stolen by Thompson. And a miss there on the triple. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead, up by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. On offense, here are the Celtics. A 2-point game. Curry with the steal. Pass to Looney. Porzingis with the steal. White inside. Still yet to score. And here's Brown outside. The Warriors pull it in. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson misses.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. These Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. And you think about Klay Thompson's career, Brent, an incredibly resilient player. Look at all he's overcome.
You think about those injury cards dealt out to Klay. Well, here's an ACL. Not only that, he gets the Achilles card. So he did it twice, and he continues to play at a high level. Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Here's Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 42.
Outside Tatum. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Steph, perfection from the arc.
3 points.
Curry was such a smooth three-point shot. Are there better mechanics in the league?
Double team on Holiday. Fires for 3. And it's Curry with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Thompson outside. Pass to Kuminga. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
1:46 left to play here in the third. The kick out to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Count the basket. Paul's got 6 points.
CP3 using his quickness there. Doesn't have the size, but we know he's got the will.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Paul, and he finishes nicely on the layup. 8 points for him.
Oftentimes when the stakes are raised, you go to your favorite move. We know he's very comfortable around the rim.
Back to Holiday. Paul with the steal.
Boston foul. Drew Holiday. First.
When you look at Chris Paul, Brent, what sets him apart from other point guards?
Well, he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard on every pick-and-roll possession he plays in. That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Driving inside. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Brown.
And Brown is so aggressive, a masterful penetrator who abuses defenders on the drive.
Ball goes in, and it's blocked. On the wing, Brown. 4 seconds left. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
At the line for
So he comes up empty, missing both. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Warriors lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Paul. Driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Here's Pritchard. Tatum looking around. A baseline J. Pass to Hauser. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the 3. Warriors leading by 5. Saric, right side. Jackson Davis. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Right side Tatum. Left side Horford. Here's Pritchard. No good off the back of the rim. And the Warriors with possession here. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Pass to Pajemski. Reverses. And it's Paul getting it to go.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
There's the drive. Pritchard gets the bucket. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And it's Paul penetrating. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Brown, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's good on the putback. Looney's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here is Holiday. Tatum an assassin.
Oh, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard. It's a great feel for when guys are open.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Here he goes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
The assist
And that's now 9 points for Stephen Curry. The kick out to Tatum. From downtown, the shot comes out.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Outside for Curry. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Holiday. It's White on the wing. Holiday gets the bucket.
It's a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Wiggins. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
Holiday left side. The kick out to Tatum. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Good on the triple.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
Curry's shot is off.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And Holiday doesn't get easily rattled. He has a calm personality that helps him in big moments.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. There's Brown with the 3. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W.